Yo. Don't have a huge amount of time tonight, but I wanted to get a little bit in. Had to end a bit abruptly earlier. So what happened was, the reason I had to, like, as some people noticed, I got like an, oh my God, I have to go, and had to run this morning. My wife came down and showed me a picture, and what it was the drywall on the ceiling of our kitchen had multiple large wet stains in them. And we have a FLIR camera, and it showed like a bunch of water up there. And we were like, oh God, like what now? Oh my God. Another leak. Like, this is ridiculous. So here's the thing though. This is where it gets weird. It was the roof of our kitchen in the middle of our house, and it hadn't rained for the last couple days. So it was above a bathroom upstairs though. So we were like, it had something, but my kids took a bath in the bathroom yesterday. We thought everything was fine. So we're like, man, that's super weird. So funny enough, there were some other workers here, a drywall team, and they were like, okay, we'll cut the drywall out in the roof and we'll get that all figured out and all this stuff. And so that was super stressful, and they went to get, what they needed to do that. And while that's going on, I messaged our nanny. And I was like, hey, I know this is a long shot, but just on the off chance, was there like a huge spill or something yesterday? Like, what's going on? And she goes, oh, well, actually, the water pipe that comes out of a dehumidifier that was in the sink in that bathroom, when my nanny came up the day before, it was out, and it was sitting in the corner of the room, like where the floor didn't completely connect to the wall, right into the door jamb. And I was like, Nanny. And she's like, yeah, and I have no idea how long it was there, because it was like when we came up in the afternoon that day, it was still there. And I was like, okay, this is both hilarious and, oh my God, thank God we don't have a leak. So basically, for those who don't know, we had a whole bunch of issues with a chimney that was leaking water. So there's a big dehumidifier in it. And the way that the dehumidifier works is it takes water out of the air, and there's this pipe, this plastic pipe that you then put in the sink, and it sucks all the water out. And like every half hour, it pushes all the water through this pipe into the sink. Well, the pipe came out of the sink. One of the kids pulled it out, and then it was on the floor. So basically, probably the entire night and morning, it was pushing water directly onto the floor above my kitchen. So it sucks because now the drywall on the roof of our kitchen is wet. But the good news is it can just dry out. We can make sure it doesn't mold, and then we can paint it. There's no leak, which is great. Like, it's actually like a near best case scenario, to be honest. We were like, oh my God, we have another leak. Like, this is terrible. What is going on? But no, it just turned out to be some, ridiculous event. And so we're good. Yeah, best case scenario for bad news. That's right. It was the best case scenario for bad news. I'm totally okay with it. All right, so let's kind of go this way. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, for the people that asked why I was like so panic stricken when I had to leave this afternoon. Everything's good.
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Oh man. Yep, we good. Puppers, help.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
He's pointing right over here.
Nothing but dirt.
Oh my god, this pupper's awesome. Flesh to stone. Who's a good boy? Okay. Nice.
That ox again.
Oh no, the same one?
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Okay. Takes worse than a bit of gore to turn my gullet.
And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
Not until you tell me exactly what you are.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
I feel like one is just going to make him turn into an ooze. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Pity. I would have looked upon you with mercy, if the time for such things ever came to pass.
Can I come back and...
You've changed your mind about helping me into the city, haven't you?
Nani?
I want to know what you are.
I assure you, you do not.
What is going on?
You've changed your mind about helping me into the city, haven't you? I assure you, you do not.
Oh, that's great. You're on your own.
Fine.
Okay, so we can come help him later if we want to, I guess.
You've changed
Yeah,
your mind
okay.
about help.
We're going to mark that. Before we go, we're going to have to, I guess, help him? I don't know what we're going to do about that, man. I feel like helping him is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city.
Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Rude.
Refugee.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're a Sharn, aren't you, from Shadowheart's Cloister?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let her handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
Dang. Well, that was terrible. So are we in Baldur's Gate? No, we're in Rivington. Okay.
I'm paid to take down.
We're on the outskirts, yeah.
Donations?
What?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I have some gold.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Got something else to donate, have you?
Some supplies.
Let's see what you've got.
Have some moldy cheese and this mushroom I found. Okay. Sure.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Got something else to donate, have you?
Maybe people would donate more if you weren't so rude. Nah.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Okay. Does he have different dialogue if we give him more money?
Got something else to donate, have you? Thank you. Got something else to donate, have? Thank you.
Nope. He absolutely does not. Okay. I found myself? Nope.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
Be on your way, citizen. Got a lot to keep my eye on round here.
These boots have seen everything.
So don't make trouble.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Okay. What kind of thing have things that people donated?
Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now, are you going to clear off or not?
Why are you such a dick? Why does a barn need the flaming fist to protect it?
In case little weasels like you come sniffing around.
Anything I can do to help?
Not unless you want to make a donation.
Why do you care about the refugees so much?
And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Wow. Hidden decent person. Okay.
What will we wear while we're washing them?
Very well.
We only got away with what we have.
Heads will roll for this transgression, this injustice.
What's wrong, Legolas? I know the way they treat refugees around here is terrible. What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Let him continue ranting.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Oh, okay.
Piss off, would you? I've got some papers I have to file to get in. Apparently. Bloody bleeding bureaucrats.
Yeah, we need to go get loins deep in that place.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to.
Damn, dude.
I think of it every day.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
That's what you're gonna say to a stranger?
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
I guess you better get... My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Wow.
Christine is pretty fun. She help out.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let me take a look.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends, and I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
I think of it every day.
Just between you and me, this pretending to be wounded thing is getting old.
When Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry, and scared, it was Grunch who got us through. I'm not letting him down now.
I don't know. Maybe Greg has some ideas about how we can help Grunch get inside the walls.
Weird. Okay.
That song go anyway.
Oh. Oh. Hey, everybody.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Yeah.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Aww.
I think of it every day.
It's Rowan.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Well, you seem really friendly. No, I'm Baldurian, born and bred. It's good to be home.
It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
I'm not surprised. Tensions seem high around here.
Tensions? That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right.
Oh.
Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
Damn, bro. I'm looking at 5. 5.
The Flaming Fist isn't what it used to be. It's grown weak, corruptible, soft.
Oh.
It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them.
People of the city have grown selfish. They need reminding what true hardship is.
Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
Both sides need teaching a lesson. Let's kill them all. They're innocent people. We can't just kill them.
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
Oh God, he's got bonitis! Oh. Oh.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall.
Oh.
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Dang, dude. She's not only a shapeshifter, she was like playing the role of that dude perfectly.
What?
Damn.
I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe and then found out I'm last in line to get in because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Oh, sorry, man. Wait, who is this little dude?
Remember in Moonrise when Alfira sang us that song?
Washing my pits, this is the song when I... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Okay. Washing my pits, washing my pits.